Well, hello everybody. You join me today at Leeds Bradford Airport, ready for a nice long flight down to Antalya in the Jet 2 737. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're doing really well. So, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Jet 2 737 at Leeds Bradford Airport in MSFS 2020. And we are going to be flying down to the lovely Antalya Airport today. This was a flight request, a much highly requested flight request. So, oh, bus gets in the way a bit. So that's the flight we're going to be doing today. We're on Vatsim, we're going to get straight into Valanta, and I will show you everything to expect on today's flight. Okay, so here we are in Valanta. As you can see, it's still quite dark here at Leeds, very early in the morning, 6:50 AM. We're due to depart at 7:30. I'm going to be flying all the way down to Antalya in Turkey today. Default scenery in Antalya, there is a Just Sim one, but I don't fly here often, and I don't feel like it's not 2024 compatible, I don't think, so I'm not going to really bother getting any scenery today. It's not often that we do that, but today that's the way it's going to go. So you're all the way up here in the north of England into Leeds. I'll show you the briefing package. We are cruising flight level 350, about 3 hours 55 minutes today en route. Cost index is 59, departing runway 32, 350, and then we're arriving at the moment 18 left. So yeah, that's everything to expect. There is traffic on Vatsim. There is another, believe it or not, Jet 2 going to Antalya, who was parked right next to us, so chances of that are quite low at this time of the morning, but hey ho, it's not impossible as you can see. Let's get straight into the flight deck then and get this flight loaded. Speak of the devil, there he is, departing. Off to Antalya, and so will we. Right, here we are in the flight deck, cold and dark, extremely cold and dark, nothing really going on here. So battery light needs to come on. Battery light. Battery. What am I saying? Battery light. The battery needs to come on. There we go. That was the one. We'll get the dome light on to give us some light. There we go. IRSs needs to be switched to nav. Chime and fasten seatbelts. Emergency exit light can come on. Window lights can also come on. And then we'll set this to 350 because that's our cruising altitude today. 350. Perfect. That's good. And we're going to come down here and set our squawk to 2000 as well. And we'll also pull the parking brake because G6 is going to start banging on in a minute otherwise. FMC position, Echo Golf November Mike is where we're at. Pop the route in there. And then we're also going to put in our destination, which is Lima Tango Alpha India. Pop that in there. Do a flight plan request. No. There we go, sim brief route, select the payload, select the fuel, and we'll also select the route. We'll get that one loaded in straight away. And then activate and execute. Next we're going to do is our perf init. All the fuel and weights are on board, so reserves 1, cost index it was 56, cruising stay flight level 350. Pop that one in there, transit altitude is already set. N1 limit, we can do all of that in a second. Let's do our departure first. So, departing today, run away. 32, flight level 350. 32, and why did I say that? I'm still very early in the morning, still waking up. Lamex 2 Whiskey, which is this one here. Execute that one, and now we can do our init perf request. So we're going to go out here and do a performance tool. Selecting runway 32 for departure, OFP from aircraft, import the weather and calculate. So 33 is our selected D-rate temperature today. And we have a normal takeoff, toga takeoff, and then 138, 140, 148. Is it flaps 5? Flaps 5, 138, 140, 140, and 148. And that's in there. Cool. Trim is set to 5.48, so we can do that now. So we can set up our MCP now. So go flight director left, flight director right, and we'll set this all the way up to 3.5. And then the heading select, we're departing 3-2, so we'll set 3-2. There we go, and then with the speed, it was 148, right? Yes, 148 then on the speed as our V2. VNav and LNav can come on. We'll select the data and the traffic, and then we'll switch on the weather radar later on. It's all off for the time being. Okay, right, we're done in the flight deck. We're setting everything up in the FMC and the MCP, so now is a perfect time to get boarding. Donata have already done the catering for us, so we'll request boarding straight away. We'll attack the pushback tug. No, crew already on. And there we go, so boarding will commence. I'll see you all, everyone, once the boarding has completed. Just like that, boarding has completed. It did not take long at all, surprisingly. So all of our fuel pumps can now come on, like so, and then we're going to start our APU. And we'll pop on the anti-collision light because we're going to be moving anytime soon. Alright, so this is our departure chart here. So we are departing, which like I said, left-hand turn, flight level 70, no higher than 70. Obviously, it says here, do not climb above until clear by ATC. There is no ATC, so we can clear ourselves above flight level 70 to make things quicker. So that's what we'll do. And then it's just a straight out left departure, so we're pretty much heading straight in direction straight away, so it's pretty good towards Antalya. But yeah, that's all thing for the departure chart. The weather, that's what I want to know quickly. So Leeds, Bradford, weather, Meta, the winds are 220 at 13 knots, 3 degrees, QNH 972, so it's a bit windy, it's a bit cold, but nothing crazy. Okay, I can hear the APU in the background, so Gen 1, Gen 2, APU bleed on, anti-collision light is on. What was that? Cool, right, we can get pushback and departure going then, so GSX, prepare for push and departure.
Please stand by starting engines until push is completed and brakes are set.
Oh really? I say we just start the engines, we're fine. Here's some of those Boris sounds. I love these engine start switches, it's so much better. GSX keeps doing this thing where it's pushing me into the ground. I have no idea why, because I've updated it as well. It seems to do it only on the way out. On the way back it's fine, so I don't understand it. I don't understand. Okay, once again we'll wait for 25% N2, and then we can pop in the fuel.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We can start doing everything else. So, generator 2, generator 1, APU off, both switches to continuous, taxi lights on return of lights, AP bleed off, auto packs, electrics, yaw damper,
Tow truck disconnected.
and pro
Bypass
peaks.
pin removed.
RTO on the
Left is
auto brake
clear.
was set flaps
Right is
5.
clear.
1, 2, and 5. And then up here, dome light can come off. Give ourselves a bit of background, just so we can see a tiny bit. There we go. There goes GSX. Do a quick flight control check then, shall we? So, we'll go full left, can't really see much. Full right, full up, and full down. We're very much on schedule, which is good. Well, early, to be honest. Okay, let's go. Parking brakes released. We'll add a bit of thrust. Let's get out of here. These engines sound so much better with this new sound pack. It's unbelievable. It's so much better. It completely changes this whole aircraft. I say it a lot, but it does. See the sunrise over here? Very pretty. But I need to get my charts so I need to see where we're actually going. So we'll go right at the next turning, then all the way down to Delta. So right here. Barely see the taxi lines. So we're going to backtrack runway 14. Obviously we've got our strobe lights on and our landing lights on. Hats can now come off. To give us a bit more performance on takeoff. And let's backtrack. And this is that runway, which is really fun. Because it's got a massive, it's like really curvy, bouncy. I wish it was taken off facing the sunrise. I mean, we're going to fly into it, but either way, still nice and pretty. Okay, we'll slow it down.
Traffic, you would lead your air turning final for runway 23 right LS.
Shall we go?
Need to be advised on the ground.
50%. Stable. Toga. Yes. Beautiful. 80 knots. Checked. Rotates. Positive climb, gear up. Bit of a tailwind on takeoff there, slightly. Oh, that sound. So good. Right, let's follow the flight director. Look at all the night lights. Okay, flaps 1. And flaps up. It's quite nice to hand fly it sometimes, considering it's going to be such a long flight. Okay, standard pressure. Cool, look how much that changes. A whole 1,000 feet, it's mental. Still quite low pressure then. Right, we're at 7,000, we're climbing through it. We're going to go straight through it. Okay, go Command A and VNav. Oh, we can't go VNav, can we? There we go, that's better. Look at that sunrise. Right, 10,000 feet, landing lights off, and see what signs off as well. Okay everyone, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. You can enjoy the sunrise and departure out of Leeds. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you all closer to Antalya. And yeah, nothing else to really say. Enjoy the rest of the flight and I'll catch you all in a bit. See you later. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So, we are going to start planning now for the arrival into Antalya. We're not too far away, which is good. 2 hours and 30 minutes into the flight so far. We should be landing or descending at 10:34, so hopefully by 11 AM we should be landing. So 9:40, 10:40, 1 hour and 20 minutes until we should be landing. So yeah, now is a good time to start planning for the arrival. Into Antalya today. They're actually not landing the runway that they gave me on SimBrief. I'm just going to quickly double check. The original start was the Connor 1 Delta, but it's not there. So let me just quickly do a bit of work and to figure it out what one we should be using. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now instead. So we're going to come in on the 36 right runway by the Kozla 1 Alpha instead of 1 Delta, transition Kozlu, and then we're going to go for a straight in ILS final approach into 36 right. So we vector in from here, but the flight plan usually creates a little curve for you. If not, we'll just have to go direct to Aspa and bring it in that way. But we know obviously to be at 3,000 feet by A1519. And then to come in here via Aspa. So we'll come in at 3,000 and then we'll go from there. Oh, actually, it's 2,500 we should start. So actually, no, we'll come in at 2,500. Decision altitude is 259. So we'll input that all in now into the sim. So let's get back into the simulator. There we go. So it was the Connor 1 Kilo. What was it? cos, 1 alpha. No transitions at all. Execute that. Go back into the route page, get rid of the disappointments if there is any, which there isn't, which is fine. Init ref page, pop that final speed in there. Course will be 002. Simple as that. And then 108.10 for the ILS frequency. So 108.10 is in the ILS there. And that is everything we need to do for the arrival. We'll set the decision altitude in a second. Let me quickly just check Navigraph with the approach. So flight level 250 at Kozlu, if I show you here. Kozlu we should be at level 250. So we'll set that down as our initial descent. And then that's everything, everyone. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll do the altitude decision height on my own, because it takes forever. But yeah, I'll see you guys very shortly. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So just passing 10,000 feet now, as you can see. So landing lights can come on, remote tunnel flights on, start switches to continuous, and then see what signs are also on as well. We are slightly above profile, not too much above, only about 2,000 feet. But we're getting the speed down now to help us slow us down, to give us a bit more time. Antalya, as you can see, is right in front of us here. Very nice. Scenery on the ground, looking very sharp. Obviously it's default scenery, so it's not going to be amazing when we get on the ground, but it'll be something. We're going to park up to Terminal 2, just to let you all know. Still on Unicom, good. Okay, let's bring down that descent rate a bit more. I'm happy with where the speed is. There we go. So 3,000 feet by 19. Just need to try and get ourselves down there. So we'll increase the descent rate a bit. We'll go flaps 10, just to help us even more with just managing the speed. There we go. And we'll get it to aim for about 160. But it's fine where it is. I mean, it's not really increasing, so we're okay. Speed brake is out as well, so we can reduce it down slightly. Reduce the rate a bit. There we are. Here's Antalya. Nice and sunny here. Let's see what the weather is, shall we? Refresh it. The current temperature is 19 degrees, so yeah, very nice. Very nice day. Right, we'll go to AI 520, and then we'll go direct to Aspa, and then bring ourselves in, where we should be at 2,500 by Aspa. So yeah, to be honest, we're absolutely fine. Really lovely flight though. It's been really quick, this flight. It does feel really, really quick. The aircraft, the earlier one that took off and also went to Antalya, has just landed. So it caught up with them quite well. Although they landed on a different runway to us, but I don't think it really matters. Let's see where they went. Oh, they're just turning off the runway now. So just made it to 3,000 feet. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to cut across now, or literally, because I think it would be smoother if we wait until 20, which is only in 2 nautical miles to be fair. So yeah, we'll get to 520, and then we'll go just direct to Aspa, like that, and it should bring us in. And we'll also arm approach as well, so that will help. I think I put in the right ILS frequency, just double check. That's our final landing speed, 108.10. Yep, that's correct, cool. So 131 plus 5 will be our final landing speed. Okay, we'll execute that now. Looks good to me. And we need to get down to 2,500. So we'll start reducing our altitude. There we go. Cool, 2,500. This is our route so far, if I show you. So now we're doing our direct into 3.6 right. So it's going quite nice. Okay, so we're downwind now. There's the runway on the right hand side. Antalya traffic, Chenet 64 Bravo Juliet has captured the localizer for ILS 36 right, Antalya traffic. And glide slope is now activated as well, so we're going to send on the glide. We'll go gear down and flaps 15. There we are. 131 was 5. Might as well go final landing speed now. We'll go flaps 25. Flaps 30. Then we'll wait a bit longer for flaps 40. And flaps 40. Spoilers are armed, auto brake set to 3. Looking good. Right, auto thrust disconnected. Is everything on up here? Yep. And autopilot disconnected as well. I have control. Sorry for the silence, but I like to stay concentrated. But a tiny bit higher. So I'm just going to bring it down a bit more. Can't really see the runway, it's so bright. Back onto the 3 degree.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And touchdown.
Smooth one. That's what people paid for.
Reverses green. Decelerated. Oh look, got a round of applause. Love it when that happens. Okay, 60 knots, manual braking. Reverses slowed. and we're departing off of Mike 4, which is just here. Get that AP on, it's going to be quite hot. Welcome to Antalya, everyone. That took 3 hours and 50 minutes. So, what was the scheduled thing time? It was like, let's go to the OFP. It was meant to take 3 hours 55, so I managed to shave off a whole 5 minutes. Beautiful. Okay, spoilers in, flaps up. Reset that one, bring that one back down. TA, weather radar off. APU still starting. Then we'll take this left turn here, I believe. Yes. Antalya traffic channel 64. Bravo Juliet vacated at runway 36 right. Gen 1, Gen 2, strobe lights back to steady. And let's taxi. Let's find out the landing rate. Landing rate was -172, so yeah, very nice landing rate for that landing. Felt good. Okay, here is our gate. Taxi lights off. And we'll spin it in here. Obviously no GSX at the moment. I'm sure they'll find us eventually. There we go. Slow it down a bit. And we'll just stop it. A bit more. Let's just stop it there. Perfect. Parking brake set. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. Anti-collision light come off. We can request deboarding. Let's do Turkish ground services. AP bleed on. Isolation valve can be to auto. Packs are on auto as well. Switch off all the fuel pumps apart from that one. Electrics can come off and Pro Peaks off as well. Well, there we have it, everybody. Welcome to Antalya. As you can see, everything is coming to get our passengers off here at Terminal 2. Yeah, there's our friend. That obviously I don't know who that is. I was here after them, so it's just by chance that we got here at the same time. I am going to head back to Leeds now. It's going to be a bit longer on the way back, but we have a nice runway, fun landing to get into as well. But yeah, nothing else to really say. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in. Oh, our friend's gone. Oh well. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.